Oh, you have a name. I should be able to get my dress made now. Father isn't quite as useless as I initially believed it would seem. I gathered up some mira from acquaintances to pay for the tailoring expenses. You borrowed money from your friends to pay for your daughter's dress? I don't think she needs it that. Oh my god, $80,000. You don't need that. I'm quite the skilled one, if I do say so myself. Gathering up 80,000 mira in a single night is no easy task. Just the thought of paying it all back next month is making me tremble. Then why do it? She doesn't need that. Hey. The good thing about being placed here is I can take it easy. Everyone over at Oryx Fort seems so busy with their training and drills. I guess it's not bad being useless after all. Good to be self-aware. Eventually, we will find this hidden quest. It's bound to happen. Eventually. Hey, Granny. Where's your cat? Oh, no, I see it. May's always the best time for one to enjoy fresh new greenery. I almost feel as though I can hear their breathing as I sit here. Hey. Someone just came by on behalf of Duke Alberea. He might have new orders for us. I'll have to confirm this later. Excuse me, but what business do you have here? Quit loitering around and beat it. Rude. What's in this house? Apparently nothing. Nothing is in this house. Hey. Master Gordy is currently facing a most perilous situation. Is it because he swallowed a piece of amber? Please come back at a later date if you wish to meet him. Adios, not again. Royce, hurry. Master Gordy, I'll be right there. Someone isn't having a good day. Looks like that Dryad's tear is coming back to haunt him. Okay, so this is just the same. That's funny. This is why you shouldn't eat precious minerals. It may technically have been tree sap. Doesn't make it edible. Okay. We'll be leaving now. I shall leave the house in your care during our absence. As you wish, my lord. Okay. We're going out today. Yay, I want to go horsey riding. Where are the other children? Oh, here they are. Calm down, Hein. We're all going out to the cathedral, so hurry up and get changed. But I don't wanna. I wanna play. Let me play. There's plenty for us to pray for today, such as our family's safety and the prosperity of our land. We plan on having our traditional dinner party afterwards, too. I'll have to make a booking at Sorcière now and then. I am running out of places to look for people. Not a good sign. No one's in here. I guess it could be at the fort. That's always a possibility. Lord Eustace is most likely in the midst of discussing things with His Excellency. This has nothing to do with you all, so take your leave. Okay. I feel like I've been everywhere now. Pretty sure I've been everywhere. Did I speak to everyone inside the hotel? I definitely spoke to you. Okay. Prince Olivert happens to be popular within Heimdall lately. This might be one of the first times he's been mentioned, I think. He wasn't all that widely known at first, thanks to his mother being a commoner. But he started appearing in the news more often as of late, always up to something interesting. I can't help but look up to him. Okay. Well, I think our only course of action is to leave town and try speaking to people at the fort. But first, we're gonna speak to the nun about the plant. Me in this room. Okay. Oh, good day. Is there something you need from me? You must be Sister Titania, I assume. Could we trouble you for a healing herb by any chance? Hammond from Sorcière told us that we'd be able to procure some here. Oh, is that so? I see. Would you mind waiting a bit while I prepare one for you? Here you go. I've received a healing herb. We appreciate it, sister. This is an ingredient used for making medicine, isn't it? Is it safe to use for food, too? Of course, it's a very healthy ingredient when used for food. The only issue is that it is very bitter, so some inventiveness on the part of the chef is required to hide that. I see. Hammond must have some way of doing so then. I'm kinda interested in how he does it. Likewise. Same here. Well, thank you again for the help. You're welcome. She does not look familiar to me. Some of those tourists said she looked familiar. I don't think she does. All right. I'm pretty sure we have spoken to, like, everyone. So I'm going to assume that we have to leave town. Okay, what are our quests? Do I want to go... Okay, so this is a monster on the Northern Croissant. And this... Blobby Fat times 5 we can get from monsters. Okay, those drop Blobby Fat and so do those. Okay. So the Northern Croissant Highway is where all of our quests want to take us. So let's go to Oryx Fort instead. Hopefully, this is where the stupid quest is. Honestly, we're just gonna run past everything. Hope for the best. I'm gonna find this quest. I'm determined. Why does a green raccoon drop red beast flesh? Because it believes in Christmas. Yep. I'm coming for it. It's gonna happen eventually. If I get all the way out here and the quest isn't here, I'm gonna be so upset.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
I will be careful by not fighting it at all. Fair enough. I regretted it as I was saying it, but I was too dedicated at that point. So I just continued. Oh, hey! Did I find it? Anton! So this is Oryx Fort. Wait, how did I end up here? Why do these things keep happening to me? Is something the matter? You're my messiahs, sent by Adios to save me, aren't you? I'm not quite sure how you've reached that conclusion. You don't seem like you're part of the provincial army, are you? What are you doing here? I am lost. Completely lost. I'll be fine though, no worries. That's a rather positive outlook for someone who's completely lost. Who is he? Just talking with this man is making my head hurt. Well, at times like this, it just seems logical to try and stay positive no matter what. I think I may have reached my limit to that end, though. That's unfortunate. How did you get here to begin with? Well, I'll happily tell you, but fair warning, it's a truly moving tale of hardship and woe. I hope you've got some boxes of tissues handy. He makes all of our heads hurt, Mog. Yeah, he really does. He really does. Shall I begin? I think we'll pass. Oh, come on. Is there a short version? Fine. I'll see what I can do. Actually, to tell you the truth, there's really not much to say. I wandered out onto the highway for a bit of a change of pace and happened to spot a rare butterfly, so I chased after. You're just like the 5-year-old brother of Ren that I had to save, but he was a child, so he had an excuse to follow the butterfly. You're an adult. And suddenly, I found myself halfway along the canyon path, surrounded by monsters. So I ran, barely escaping with my life, and turned up here. The end. I think the hero of this story is the butterfly for trying its hardest to bring Anton to his natural end. I mean, what? I see. That sounds like quite a predicament. As weird as this guy is, I don't think we can just leave him here like this in all good conscience. I will escort him back to town. If you'd like, we'd be willing to escort you back to Bereahard. Really? You would? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're such nice people. I wish those nasty provincial army soldiers were more like you. Did something happen? Well, I went over and asked if one of them could escort me back to the city. But they just said that if I made my way here, I could get myself back the same way. Some people are just so cold-hearted, aren't they? Guess I shouldn't tell him I was thinking the same thing. It is literally a straight shot on a road. You just follow the road. Just don't step off the road. I believe we all were. It looks as though the goddess hasn't abandoned me after all, though. Not if she was kind enough to send you on my way. Should we be going then? Of course, Bereahard, here we come. Quest the Lost Traveler has started. Oh, he's like part of the party. Well, we're not getting in any fights then. We're going back. Unless the game forces me to fight something, we're just going back. Hello, bird.
This monster seems dangerous. Be careful.
But hey, at least Anton gets a little character image now. Good for him. Surely this quest isn't literally just running back. Is it? That's so funny if it is. Oh, hold up, please. I'm sorry, but would you mind giving me a moment? Not a problem at all. Are your legs getting tired? No, that's not it. I was just gazing at the valley beneath this bridge, and I thought this might be a good opportunity to calm myself down a bit. Calm yourself down? In Bereahard, it's right there. What are you going to do? You just let me worry about that. It'll only take a moment, I promise. I might make a bit of noise, though, so please don't panic. You're gonna attract monsters, aren't you? I see? What is he planning to do? Alright then. Whoa, how far down does this valley go? Step away from the edge of the bridge, sir. No, no, I'm not gonna let that scare me. Perish the thought. Deep breath. I hate anniversary festivals. Ah! Farewell, my youth. Ah, much better. Shall we be off then? Did I mishear you when you said you were going to calm yourself down? I think the best thing to do right now is probably just to pretend none of this ever happened. What direction am I meant to be going? That way. Okay. Ah. The guy is absolutely shook because of Fran. So funny, though. So funny. It's not his first run-in at an anniversary festival. He makes a habit of doing this during anniversary festivals specifically. Man. I miss Fran. I made it. I actually made it back alive. Thank you so much for this. You know, your 3D model doesn't really look similar to your 2D character image, like, at all. Other than your hair color. Even your hairstyle, I think, looks kind of really different. You're welcome. I really have no idea how to make this up to you all. Oh, if it isn't Ricky. Hey, come and let me introduce you to my good friend, Ricky. Hey, Anton, you sure took your sweet time. You'll never believe what happened to me. But tragic as my story is, I made it back here, all thanks to the help of these guys here. At least he hasn't fallen in love with Emma, and I don't have to, like, beat him off with a stick. Right. I think I get what happened. Something terrible happened shortly after you left town, at which point these people came along and helped you. I knew you'd understand, old buddy. This Ricky person doesn't seem exactly normal either. They do say that birds of a feather flock together. I'm more amazed at the fact that they both seem completely calm despite all that's happened. It's kind of funny to watch, though. You guys really are a bunch of good Samaritans, aren't you? Allow me to thank you as well. It takes some real guts to stick with him the whole way. You guys really are my saviors. Oh, I know. Let me give you this for all you've done for me. It's really popular over in Crossbell. A napping Nishi. Thank you. I assume the both of you are traveling together then? Did you come from Crossbell? Nah, we're from the Burl. We were just staying in Crossbell for a while as part of our trip. Yeah. We've both been traveling for a few months now. We only got here to Erebonia about a week ago. Now we're planning on making our way to a new destination. Right. So you'll be resuming your journey throughout Erebonia? Yep, that's the idea. But that's not all. One day, I will find my true self after all this traveling. Or so he says. but he's almost out of money to actually do any traveling. He'll have to prioritize searching for a job over searching for himself soon. Well, that's true, but are these two actually friends? Anyway, thanks so much for all your help. We'll catch you later. If you can't be blunt with your friends, who can you be blunt with? Anything else to say? Okay, where should our next destination be? I say as if I've actually got options. My wallet's hurting pretty badly right now. Well, I'm glad Anton's safe at least. Gotta admit, you never get bored when you're with this guy. Who else could end up like that after a simple walk? Ah, good times, good times. Anyway, that quest took the perfect length of time. So we are going to end here for today. And the next stream for this game should be on Saturday. Tomorrow's going to be Potion Permit Words. Friday should be Sandland. And then again, this game on Saturday. That sounds accurate. But thank you all for coming and have a good one. Sadly, we did not make it through all of today's field study. That's what next time is for. But have a good night. Bye.